episode of PJ and the Beard, we have a segment that we like to call You Should Try This. But I think today's episode is You Should Try This?
And then this.
Yeah, this is that.
This is an Ibanez Artcore. Model AG75. Does that say BS?
Yeah, I think it does.
If it doesn't, it should 1201.
Whew.
If you take a close look, and I think even from the distance the camera is, eventually something will jump out at you like this, that this isn't right. And so it's in this area that you're looking.
It's some advice that comes from the Bible. It says, fret not.
Fretless. So a friend of mine gave me this. I went over to see him. He had it, and he said, "Look, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe you will." Yeah. Which is the most
that's an understatement.
Wrong.
Well, the first part is an understatement.
Right.
I don't know what to do with this.
The second part, maybe you will, is I have done research on YouTube to figure out how this came about. And I can find nothing. Christelle Porter from Which Guitar Works in Carlisle showed me a guy playing a fretless guitar on YouTube. He was the former guitar player from when Axl Rose did Guns N' Roses without anybody from Guns N' Roses.
Buckethead?
But he does have a weird name like that.
It could have been Buckethead. Did he have a chicken bucket on his head?
No, he did not. No, he did not. But he does, I can't remember it. He does have somebody in the comments, if you know. Put down there for Pat so Pat can check him out. It is bizarre. First, I will tell you, you can't play a chord. Yeah. It's actually, what's crazy about it, it's a nice guitar. It's a completely hollow body guitar. Right. There's no block running up between it. I know they're not super expensive, but it seems and feels and looks like, the appointment stuff, like a super nice guitar. And then somebody forgot to put the frets in it.
Right.
And it is a bizarre... So, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to belabor this any further. Pat's going to play some chords. I'm going to take a pass. And then we're going to swap. And we don't normally make a lot of pretense about, like, if we make mistakes, we make... That's who we are, We're not professionals here. But there's going to be mistakes. Yes. This is going to be painful.
The first mistake was doing this video.
I don't think Pat's really excited about it.
It's wild, man. I'll tell you. I'll talk a little bit about it when
and then to top it off. Okay. So if you have a guitar that is fretless, how could you make it a little more painful to try and figure out? It has a signature set of Billy Gibbons strings on it. Like you were saying, you can't even feel it.
Yeah, have you ever restrung your guitar and you're holding onto the neck and you don't? It's weird to feel your fretboard with no string. You don't start feeling strings till you get to the G string. The B and the E string, you feel like you're playing Guitar Hero almost, or something, like you're pressing on the fretboard. You can't even feel the string under your.
So he uses 8s or 7s or something ridiculous, and that is the lightest E string I've ever felt on a guitar. I honestly don't know that it would make a lot of difference to put heavier strings on it. So. Here we go. Can we play fretless? You should try this. Thank you. Shout out to Tony Formica for passing this guitar over to us as something to...
I feel like Ashton Kutcher is going to walk in any moment and tell us we've been punked. Tony will be with him. I told you I could get him to do it. He'll take anything for free.
body sings though.
It
Like,
sounds great. Like I feel like you were sandbagging on me. You strung together more cohesive notes. See, maybe Tony thought of you because he's probably seen you play slide, right? So you kind of have to have that mentality of I'm going to slide into a note, let it breathe a little bit. It's going to be a disaster when I play it.
I can't slide on it. You know who we should give this to? Mike Morrison. Because he can slide on an open...
Right. Open
standard tuning.
Yeah.
He can slide on that. So, like, just as a... Can he do it?
Yeah.
Can we start a new series? Can he do it?
I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie.
Don't worry. It sounds great until playback.
Right. We'll fix it in the mix.
So you were doing D, for those of you who want to play along, D,
Yes.
A,
B minor.
B minor, G.
Yeah. Whoa.
This is rating up with the blue box for me. It really is.
Now, I will tell you, I feel like you got that nails on a chalkboard feeling trying to slide on these strings. Oh my gosh. That was part of it because I'm like, I want to do these nice, long, lush slides. And every time I did, I was like, my teeth started to tingle. It's a teeth tingler, people.
The sad thing is, I can't play 4 chords.
That has frets. Yeah, I gave you frets. What do you want from me? I had no frets.
So, I had some other thing that we were doing earlier with B and D minor right after it in my head, and I kept going to the wrong chord.
Man, my teeth. Nails on a chalkboard. Literal nails on a chalkboard. I think we should, if we play out at the end, we got to switch back because, man. I got like the shivers. It's like crazy.
So we were doing rigs. If anybody cares at this point, if anybody suffered through that long enough. The Supro in a Hot Rod Deluxe. No, the Supro was in a PV Classic 30. This is in a Hot Rod Deluxe. This is just plugged into a Barber Electronics direct drive, and a Fox Gear Echo that we just did over there.
TC Electronic Echo Brain. Yeah.
So there's more stuff coming, more finds like this. Hey, I mean, honestly, can you, in the comments, what do you think? Is there a purpose? Is there a use? Is anybody interested?
I'm going to start with a comment. You see the hole in the wall where we took a guitar down? That would look lovely right there, that sunburst. It's like a piece of art. It's an Artcore series for a reason.
So,
have you ever played? I played a fretless bass. Have you ever played a fretless guitar?
So like, really, I mean, this is such a unique, bizarre thing.
I don't know. I'm back to your
because
idea.
to get a fretless, you would have to pay somebody huge money.
So maybe we do this. Maybe we split the cost of some nice flat wounds. And play, because when I got used to playing actually we're extending this thing, which we shouldn't be. But not only that, but the non-frets are black on a rosewood neck. Like, because you got to play right on that. So, like, I was trying to peer over the top. At least if you maybe made those, like, silver, like actual frets, I could find them better. But anyway, I'm making a million excuses for the playing. But I dare
It got fun, though.
I dare you. Well, yeah, fun when you're... Well...
Like, you started to...
I found a couple notes, right? And then I would quank away, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's painful.
But when you find a couple, and you get that slide that works, then you're like, oh, that's kind of cool.
If you could ever get it in tune right, and you did this with like a shimmer pedal, you could do like Ebo-like stuff, or, like slide-like stuff. But
I'll be quite honest, I have no idea what's going to happen to this guitar. But bidding opens now.
Yeah. You might actually get paid to take it.
Yeah. If you want to see more, I'm not making any promises that the Ibanez Artcore will show up on the show again, but I kind of feel like it will. The next visitor.
Oh yeah. Because we had the Ibanez the MXR Blue Box, and we joked that every person that came to play had to play through it. We did it to Esty.
Right.
And we should take. Yeah, this would be the one, and then you throw the Blue Box on there.
Oh my gosh! Here we go. Woo. All right, so if you want to see that, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the like button, all that good stuff. And I think with that, I mean, there's just absolutely nothing else to say.
No, there's not. Except I'm PJ, on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, we may have found out that you have too much gear.
Gives you a whole new respect for people that play like violin and viola,
Right.
like cello.
With the shaky bow.
That is a little.
It has its moments. Like when you got some of those slides just right, it was really haunting and like really. Me, it sounded like a cat trying to get out of a cat door.
No, I think it has, like you said, I think it has its moments with anybody. The fact that being able to do it